So since I was a kid, I've always been kind of fascinated by little multi-devices, radios and flashlights and different things like that. That's why you've seen a lot of videos on flashlights especially. Well, this came across the other day and I thought this would be kind of neat. It is a little solar-powered rechargeable battery. This is a radio. It also has the capability of a little flashlight in that. It's got AM, FM, and weather band. So it's like, hey, for a camping world, going out camping, this could be the kind of a neat little thing, small enough to fit in a backpack, but maybe something that would be really cool for that. So we decided to check it out. Now, it can be charged multiple ways. One is that it has a little solar panel at the top, which means that if I'm out camping and if it can, get that to the daylight, it's going to charge. If I need to, it has an emergency, and if you take a look at it, you can see the LED. That's charging right now. I don't know how many times I would have to turn that thing around to charge. I'm thinking I'm going to probably get old and gray before I would have it fully charged. But it is a possibility in an emergency situation. The last way is it has USB in. Let me just pop this open. It has a USB-C in, and then it also has the ability to be a power supply for a phone. So again, an emergency situation, I could crank, and use this to power my phone. It would be an option. I don't think it's a great option, but it would be an option. And sometimes in emergencies, any option is better than no options. So now, let's take a look at the radio. It's got, if we look at it right there, we've got weather band, we've got AM and FM. Now, we have an antenna on this, which we need to pull out if we're going to be doing some things with the radio. Now, when I turn it on, you can see that there's a battery indicator, and I absolutely love that because now I know how much battery there is there. Now, we are in a metal building, so getting stations is going to be really tough. And if you're familiar with radios, the tuning knob, this is old-time radio here. There isn't a digital receiver on that. And that's probably one of my biggest downfalls as I looked at this. It's like, what? A digital receiver would be so nice. And then AM radio, again, metal building. And then there's the weather band. When I'm outside, I can get better reception and I can get stations. But right in the middle of the building, I'm really a metal building with metal roof, metal sides, 6-inch walls. You're not going to get virtually anything out here. This is really meant for an outdoor application. And out there, I'm able to pick up some of the FM stations from about 45 to 50 miles away pretty well. It's a tiny little speaker. It's not the greatest sound, but it is sound and it is music. And again, for the application, to be able to throw this in a backpack and to be able to have the ability to charge if needed, to have the ability to have a light if needed, to have a weather radio if needed, would definitely be something that would be appealing. This could sit in the bottom of a tackle box or something if needed. And it's, again, without some of the technology of like the digital tuner, it's a little bit cheaper than a radio that would have some of those features, but yet it's still going to function when you need it outdoors. Indoors, probably not so much. We'll put a link in the description below so you can go check this out. But this little solar crank radio here from IRonsnow, and again, link will be in the description below.